What's up, everybody? So, you know what I did? I'll tell you what I did. I didn't know I actually did it till after it came in. I ordered foot pads for my Predator Tools shovel. And I don't remember right off that I did it. So anyway, they came in today. I can't recall ever really, ordering them for some reason or another. I guess that happens with age. When you turn my age, I'm 52. And some people, oh, but you don't give me that crap because I'm older than you, kind of stuff, right? Okay. So, let's see what they look like. I would put them on, but here in the next few minutes, I need to get ready for work. So, it ain't going to be today. But we are going to take a look at them. Oh, yeah, I'm glad for Hunter GT that he's out and about. Because Hunter's the man. He's helped me with a lot of understanding my machine, my metal detecting machine, whatever. And anyway, so because I almost got a little frivolous there, and so I kind of had to talk myself out of buying a thing or two. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm graduated." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm graduated too." So yeah, this is the rubber foot pads. And they got like locking nuts on them, a little Teflon polymer not locking nuts. So the shell is really easy to use. I mean, you can kind of manipulate it any way you want, as far as trying to cut into the ground and everything. But I think it's really good to have these. That way you can kind of get some power in your knees, because if you have to reach really way down with your foot to the base of the shovel and you're a tall guy like me, it just doesn't seem, I mean, it's not a big deal, but the more you have to go up with your knee a little bit and to get that power slice stroke or whatever, that's probably better. So you have more power to push into the dirt when you're pushing your foot into the side of the shovel. So that's probably a good thing, as opposed to not having these right here and just having to try to extend whatever extension you have in your knee to your foot to get into the dirt. So the more it's like if you're trying to push down with your foot to get that plug or cut into the ground, that's one thing. But when you have these pads, you can bend your knee a little bit more and put more pushing power, thrust power into it. Hopefully you see what I mean. But anyway, there we go. 2 blocks of foot pads. And this is foot pad warning. Do not over tighten 1/4 bolt. Use 7/16 opening wrench only. That might be backwards. But anyway, yeah, I can't wait to put those on. And do not over tighten 1/4 inch bolt. Yeah, it's still gonna have some wiggle room, I guess. And yeah, I thought about putting some. I had some brake, some muffler things, rubber muffler things. I was thinking about kind of being El Cheapo and putting those on there, but these are they're about as thick, I think, and they got a thing that has screws on them. So, but I just can't remember spending the money on them. But anyway, I think it was like $15 plus S&H, stuff like that. So this ought to be awesome. Can't do it today though. Today. Can't do it today though, because I got to get ready for work and everything, all that fun, responsible stuff. But again, I'm kind of glad the Hunter GT is doing a lot better. And I don't know, just thought I'd show that real quick. Came in this little bag here, little envelope, whatever you want to call it. Cool. I saw it on there today, and I'm like, my shovel already came. Why is it still showing me that? And lo I didn't know it was these. But anyway, can't wait to try them out. And if you didn't see my video from yesterday, excuse me, I found two shell casings, blank shell casings, in front of this huge obelisk, memorial monument, what you want to call it, in the middle of Green Hill Cemetery in Etowah here. And they were on top of a grave of the first groundskeeper of the cemetery. They were on top of his great top left hand shoulder, well, right shoulder, of the grave. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, why were they on his grave? Not unless there was somebody who was doing the taps to 21 gun salute and everything, and they just happened to stand right over his grave, not knowing that his grave was there. But it seems to me that there might have been somebody who was buried there who later on had the taps or what have you done for them, their grave, their memorial funeral. And so I'm trying to think, well, which graves, because there's like an obelisk in the middle of the grave. I mean, not just the grave, but the cemetery, and each facing of the obelisk is one or two graves. So you got one facing toward the east. That was like a World War II hero who got killed overseas. And then on the north side, there's the groundskeeper and his wife. And on the west side is one or two people. I can't remember who they were. And on the south side is one or two people. So they're kind of buried as to the facings of the monument. The monument was put up after the fellow who died in World War II passed away, and it's got the engraving of his name on the monument, but not the other three people around it, and they were related. So it's got 3 names, 4 spots. One of the names is the same name on 2 spots. So that's interesting. It's pretty interesting that that when you find things like that, and of course I found them about like that deep in the ground. So that tells me there has been a lot of time that has passed by for those blanks to have been fired. I don't know right off what caliber they are. I think the 30 caliber. I'm not sure. The type of course, whenever they shot the blanks, they didn't have an actual bullet, but their center fire. So that's what they look like. I think it says LC something on the bottom. Again, they're center fired. So if anybody knows right off, that'd be great. And I thought about going in upstairs when I go to work and kind of trying to see if I can polish them up. And I was trying to find maybe who might have descendants over there, but I got to figure out which are the taps who, because the taps could have been the 21 gun salute or whatever it was could have been for anybody in that cemetery, and they could have been standing anywhere, and they just so happened to fall over the grave of the first groundskeeper of the cemetery. That's just weird. I found that weird. But anyway, they could be using blanks for years, but who knows? But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna get off here. I got to get ready to go to work, and it's about that time. So we'll see y'all later. Take care.